Have you ever thought about how you actually hurt yourself by what you do, your actions and thoughts? Um, if you haven't thought about how you actually might be hurting yourself, stay tuned and listen to the rest of this video because I'm going to talk about some of the major ways that we hurt ourselves without really realizing it. So stay tuned right after this little 10 to 15 second piece, and I'm going to get into deeply why we hurt ourselves. Think about it. Really think about it. Are you always judging and finding fault in others, whether it be right or whether it be wrong? Like, even if you think it's the right thing to do, are you still judging other people, even if it feels right to you? I'm asking this because life is like a mirror. What we see in others is partially what is in us. So if you're judging others, look at yourself and say, what am I seeing in that person that is partially or in some way also inside me? Even if you think that's totally random and there's no way that's true, think about it. Take a little time and think about it. Try forgiving what they do. See them as the Son of God they are, and we all are, no matter how much bad we do, how much good we do. At a soul level, we're all the Holy Son of God. Even if it seems like forgiving them might give them more chance to hurt you only have to forgive them in your mind. And give whatever it is that they're doing to the Holy Spirit or your higher power. If they're doing this thing that's frustrating you, say, I don't know what to do with this, so I'm going to give it to you for help. Asking for help. I'm giving it away to you. Take it away from me. Take this whole situation away. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I need clarity. Give it away to the Holy Spirit or your higher power. Sometimes you feel like forgiving them. I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but forgiving them allows them to hurt you more. But this is the wrong way to look at it, because when you're forgiving them, like I said, you do it in your mind, and worrying about them hurting you more is the wrong way to look at it. That's not going to happen. I'm not saying you need to get together with them and you need to hang out with them and give them a chance to hurt you more. You just need to forgive them in your mind, like I said before. You don't need to hang out with them, do things with them, give them a chance to bother you more. Keep your boundaries up. Just forgive them in your mind and give the whole situation over. Are you thinking with your ego? If things bother you and you feel irritated, upset, anything negative, and you're not handing it to your Holy Spirit, to the Holy Spirit or to your guide or to your higher power, that is what you're doing. That irritation feeling, that negative feeling is your ego, and not giving it to your higher power allows that thought to ruminate and stay with you, and that is thinking with your ego. So ask your higher power, how can I see this differently? I'm giving this situation to you. Tell them you're giving them the situation. You don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to look at it. So ask them how to look at it differently and give it over to that Spirit, the Holy Spirit, guide, higher power to work it out for you. If you don't do that, you're definitely thinking with the ego. After you ask, you definitely want to take time to meditate, think, quiet time to get your answer, to how to look at it differently. you've given it to the Holy Spirit, given it to your higher power, and you're waiting for an answer. Sometimes if you're around a bunch of people, this might mean going to the bathroom and sitting on the toilet to just spend a few minutes clearing your mind for the answer when it is time to come. If you don't get an answer, or you don't feel you get the answer, keep asking the same question. Take a little time in between and keep asking the same question until you becomes clear in your mind. Because I guarantee you're getting an answer, but you may not be acknowledging it yet or ready to understand it yet. And whatever that answer is that comes to you, if you ask that higher power, it's going to feel better than what you felt like before. I guarantee it. It's going to feel better. And if it doesn't, that's not the Holy Spirit. That's still something of the ego. Or that's not your higher power. That's still something of the ego. So you just need to hold out there for an answer which feels good and feels more peaceful to you. Gives you more peace. That is the answer from your higher power, Holy Spirit. And that's pretty much always the answer you're going to get. I've never gotten an answer that makes me feel worse than I felt before when I ask my higher power for a different way to look at it. How do I handle this? What do I do with this? I don't know. So the more and more you ask, the more clearer things are going to get, the faster answers are going to come to you, and life is going to become so much better. As you guys know, I always say, I hope this video helps somebody to get more clarity in their life, and helps somebody just to think about things differently. I always want to help somebody. So I hope it helped you and helped you to get a little clearer vision. And I will be talking to you about more spiritual subjects soon. Peace and love until later. Bye-bye.